George Clooney and Amal Clooney were Hollywood's golden couple. He was the world-famous actor who once vowed he would never settle down, and she was the brilliant international human rights lawyer who captured his heart in a way no one expected. Together, they built an image of perfection, world travel, red carpet elegance, philanthropy, a pair of twins, and a reputation for being unshakable. But behind closed doors, according to new whispers in George's inner circle, there may be a shocking truth that George has reportedly revealed at age 64. A truth that paints Amal in a very different light. Rumors have started swirling that an unexpected affair, yes, an affair, may have rocked the Clooney household from the inside. And the most shocking part? Sources close to George claim that he was the one who exposed it after years of quietly carrying the emotional weight. What was once seen as a fairy tale marriage may now be the center of a scandal no one could have predicted. From the outside, George and Amal always seemed to represent balance. George, the Hollywood legend, and Amal, the elegant legal powerhouse. But insiders now hint that the pressure of fame, travel schedules, and the spotlight may have fractured something behind the scenes long before the public could sense it. According to the quiet murmurs that have begun to surface, George felt the weight of being married to someone constantly in the public eye, not because of his own fame, but because of Amal's global spotlight as an advocate, a speaker, and a figure whose career demanded overwhelming hours and relentless travel. Behind closed doors, George reportedly confided to friends that their marriage began to feel like a competition of worlds. His world of entertainment and her world of high-stakes international justice. While the public saw a polished couple attending galas, the reality at home may have been far more distant. Whispers now claim that Amal's demanding schedule might have created emotional gaps that left George questioning where he truly fit in her life. And these emotional gaps, according to what George allegedly revealed, opened the door to something he never expected. As George reached 64, people close to him say he started opening up about silent struggles he long kept buried. He allegedly shared moments of deep loneliness, nights spent waiting for Amal to return from global assignments, and an unsettling feeling that he had become an accessory in his own marriage, an image rather than a partner. These emotional admissions reportedly led to a shocking revelation, one that sent shockwaves through his inner circle. George suggested that Amal may have formed a connection with someone she worked with, someone within her legal and advocacy circles, someone who understood her world in ways he struggled to compete with. George never publicly confirmed anything, but according to insiders, the pain in his voice made it clear that something had been broken long before the world caught even a hint of trouble. The alleged affair was not about romance or desire. It was about emotional connection, long conversations behind closed doors, late-night meetings that blurred the line between professional and personal, and the slow unraveling of trust that left George feeling betrayed in ways deeper than the tabloids could ever capture. Sources hint that Amal's rumored connection involved a colleague she worked alongside during one of her high-profile international cases. This wasn't a Hollywood actor or a businessman. It was someone from the world she navigated every day, someone with a deep understanding of human rights law, someone whose intellect and lifestyle aligned closely with hers. George, who once embraced being the charming Hollywood husband, reportedly felt he was losing the emotional intimacy that once defined their relationship. Insiders say the turning point came when George discovered private conversations that crossed boundaries. Not necessarily physical, but intimate enough to shatter the trust that held their marriage together. George, known for his calm demeanor, allegedly confronted Amal in a moment of heartbreak and clarity. Their discussion, while kept private, reportedly ended with George feeling more alone than he had ever been, even during his years as Hollywood's most famous bachelor. Following the alleged revelation, friends say George withdrew from public engagements for a time, choosing to focus on home, family, and introspection. He reportedly questioned whether their marriage could ever return to the level of devotion they once shared. Amal, on her part, was said to be devastated by George's emotional distance, insisting their marriage could survive anything. But the damage, according to insiders, had already spread through their home like a quiet storm. If you found this deep dive into George and Amal's behind-the-scenes turmoil intriguing, Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss updates on this unfolding story. There is so much more happening beneath the surface, and we'll be here to break it down every step of the way.